Okay. All right, everyone. Welcome to our first general body meeting. We are AIAA. Just starting us off today, if we can go ahead and just get everyone to kind of sign into the meeting, much appreciated. If anyone's not able to scan it, or is anyone online who can't scan it, let me know and we can try to post the link for y'all. So I'll give everyone a few minutes to do that. Oh, I'm not even sharing my screen. No. Okay. So starting us off, today we're just going to introduce y'all to the officers, kind of explain who we are, what we do. We're going to let our project teams kind of explain to y'all the opportunities that they offer. We'll have a little Kahoot, and then we're also going to talk about how you can become a member and what upcoming events you can look forward to. All right, so starting off, meeting your officers. My name is Haley Stafford. I'm a senior mechanical engineering major. And then we got VP.
Yeah, hi, my name is Isabel. I'm the vice president. I'm a third-year biology environmental science major.
Hello, y'all. I'm Arturo de la Barcena. I'm a fourth-year mechanical engineering major, and I'm the treasurer.
So our secretary is at a Bad Bunny concert. But Frankie's here in spirit. He's our secretary. Really fun guy. So on to event coordinator.
Hi everyone, my name is Juan Carlos. I am the event coordinator, and I am at like a 3.75 year mechanical engineer.
Our public relations officer is online, Olivia. I don't know if you're able to turn your mic on and introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, my name is Olivia. I'm your public relations officer, and I am not in engineering. I'm a senior in graphic design. So shout out.
Thank you. All right, our webmaster.
Hi, my name is Amy Koppel, and I'm this year's webmaster. I am a senior electrical engineering student.
Outreach coordinator.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jordan Hernandez. I'm a senior mechanical engineering major. Forgot for a second. And yeah, I'm this year's outreach coordinator for AIAA at UH.
And historian.
Hello, nice to meet all of you. I'm Josephine. I'm this year's historian. I am computer science major. Nice to meet all of you.
All righty, so starting us off, so we are actually a branch underneath AIAA National, American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics. They're pretty much just striving to celebrate aerospace out in the nation. So we are just, they started in 1963. There's over 30,000 members. There's also an AIAA Houston section that we work alongside with. And you'll see a lot of like posts about them if you end up joining the national group. So us personally, AIAA University of Houston section, we are trying to pretty much promote the presence of aerospace here at U of H. As I'm sure many of you heard me say, if you've been to CASBAC or the Engineering Org Fair, there is no aerospace undergraduate degree here at U of H. And so we're just trying to take the place and kind of get aerospace out there at U of H for everyone. So we were founded in 2015. We are the only aerospace organization here on campus. We have 4 different project teams, which you'll hear more about. We have all the leads here that you'll be able to talk to afterwards as well. So that they include Space City Rocketry, Space City UAV, the Hobby Rocket team, and our amateur radio team. We also have lots of like networking opportunities with aerospace companies. Usually at the end of a general meeting, after we present our slides here, we'll then have a guest speaker from an aerospace company who will come here and speak to us about their experience, their opportunities, and then any opportunities they have for us for internships, full-time positions, etc. All right, so kicking off with our project teams, we have Space City Rocketry.
Good evening. You're good. Go ahead, ma'am. Good evening. It is such a pleasure to meet all of you. My name is Josephine. You can also refer to me as Jo, and I am the project manager for SCR. Now that we have established that, we can move forward and talk about competitive rocketry. SCR, or Space City Rocketry, is one of the competitive engineering teams established under AIAA. Our main goal is to design, build, and compete with high-powered rockets. We build rockets designed to compete with other universities, such as UT, A&M, and Rice, to name a few. Students have the opportunity to gain real-world team engineering experience and deepen their knowledge on high-powered rocketry. We compete at Spaceport every summer. It is this amazing opportunity that we get that gives us a chance to launch our rocket after testing and assembly and doing dry runs. We get a chance to meet amazing people from all over the world. For instance, this past summer, we got a chance to meet with universities from teams in London, Australia, and Poland. We also get a chance to speak with representatives in the aerospace industry, which can give you an extra resume boost for being at Spaceport. You get a chance to talk with companies such as Blue Origin, Sierra Space, and Virgin Galactic. Okay, moving forward, our rockets. So the first one that we have is Prometheus. It was the first rocket SCR ever built. We competed in the 10K COTS category. COTS stands for commercial off the shelf. Next, we have Oberon, our perfect 10K COTS rocket. It had several successful test launches, and we also competed in the 10K COTS category. Had a 6-inch diameter, 10 feet tall, and it reached an apogee of 9,907 feet. Next, we have Zenith. This is the rocket that we launched during summer. It was our first 30K COTS rocket. We reached an apogee of 21,550 feet. Zenith is the building block for what we are trying to accomplish this year. We are perfecting what we learned from last year, and we're applying it to this year's rocket, which I will let Ravi talk more about after this short video. Yeah, it was fun.
Going in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1.
Right. Hello, everyone. My name is Ravi Desai. I am the chief engineer for, I'm the chief engineer for Space City Rocketry this year. I'm a senior majoring in mechanical engineering. More about our current project and what we're trying to accomplish this year. As Joe mentioned, we're going to be developing a brand new 30K COTS rocket to compete in the June 2023 competition. We decided to name this rocket Shasta the Sixth in honor of our fallen cougar. So we're getting to 30K just for Shasta. So if you do join the team, you can have the opportunity to gain experience with electronics such as flight computers, sensors, programming, and more with our avionics subteam. Simulation and testing using software such as Proxim, SolidWorks, and some more validation things, and that's with our analysis subteam. Some higher understanding of composites, materials, mechanical equipment, and design and prototyping experience with our structures subteam. The recovery systems involving CO2, black powder, and parachutes, so obviously with our recovery subteam. And also researching propulsion systems and developing a hybrid rocket motor with our propulsion subteam. Now, something that we didn't include on the slide, but I think is really cool, is our payload subteam. So we have 6 sub-teams, payload being the last. And this year we're going to launch live bugs to 30,000 feet. So if you're a bio major or that sounds interesting to you, feel free to apply and join the team.
So what do you need to apply to SCR? We do not expect anyone to be an expert in rocketry. We just ask individuals to be passionate about competitive rocketry and also to have some spare time in your schedule. If you're interested in applying, please scan the QR code that you see in front of you. We will be closing our application on Sunday, September 18th. We will contact you shortly after to schedule an interview. Our contact information is also on the screen in front of you. If you have any questions or concerns, please let us know. Thank you.
Okay, so while people are scanning that, I will say we do have some seats that scattered throughout, so no one has to be like stand up at the doors if y'all want to take a seat. We also have like, I don't know, like 7 slices of pizza left, so I'll go ahead and let y'all have at it and just grab the last few. If anyone wants seconds. Oh yeah, we also have lots of soda, so come grab some soda. Yeah.
My friends are at the. Why do I want to join this? Why did you? No, I got another expectation. Like.
Okay, so while everyone's kind of returns to their seats and everything, we're gonna go ahead and have Space City UAV present. Yeah. All right, everybody. So we're gonna regroup for a second. So Space City UAV can go ahead and present for us.
All right. So the second competitive team is Space City UAV. For this year and previous years, we build a UAV. Unlike the name, it is not unmanned, but it is still a remote controlled aircraft. We compete in the design build fly competition with the AIAA national organization. They this year will be hosting it in Tucson, Arizona, on April 13th to the 16th. This is hopefully going to be our first year competing as this team. There was historically a team in 2018 that did compete, but that is not the same team that is here with the AIAA club. So this should be our first year competing. Our first general meeting is expected to occur on September 5th. It's typically on Mondays at 7 p.m. But this is subject to change depending on all the new members and people's availability as well as my own. But that is what is to be expected. For this year, we're going to have 3 sub-teams. There's going to be the aerodynamic sub-team, the payload sub-team, and the avionics sub-team. All of these are very necessary to complete this plan. It should cover all of the development of the aircraft. For the aerodynamics, that's self-explanatory. That's going to be working on the aerodynamics of the aircraft. It has to, when we design it, it'll weigh a certain amount. We have to have wings that can lift that amount, as well as have flight performance for the competition. There is going to be I want to say a track, but it's in the air, so we just fly on a course. And it's going to be taking a turn and going for 500 feet and going back again, depending on the payload objectives. For the payload sub-team, that's going to be focusing on the competition's objectives. Every year, they make new roles with new objectives and different requirements. And it is necessary to compete. You can definitely fail those objectives and not score for those missions. But you do need to design a payload mechanism that is to fulfill the payload requirements for competition. For the avionics, that is talking about all of the electronic systems of the aircraft. The aircraft has control surfaces that need to be controlled. It has radio receivers that need to be connected, as well as telemetry data that we need to collect, as well as for flight. It can be as simple of an aircraft as it needs to be, or as complex as we can make it. We're going to try to go simple because we're trying to compete. And since it's first year, it will be difficult to just build a plane in the first place. But hopefully all goes well. And yeah, how to join, same thing as SCR, QR code. I don't think I have any closing date for joining. However, for people who do want to compete, we do have a team roster that we will be submitting in November 1st, around there. And those are the team members that will be officially recognized by the competition. But we will take any help that we can get.
So go ahead and just take the next few minutes to scan the QR code. Just give everyone a few minutes to get their phones out, scan it, fill it out a little bit, and we'll move on to the next project team.
And if you have any questions, I'm Andre. I don't think I actually introduced myself at first, but my email's up there. And also if you have access to the AIAA Discord, you can find me there as well under either Andre or Mark. Yeah, thank you very much, y'all.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one, which is our hobby rocket team.
Hey guys, we're the hobby rocketry team. I guess we're the first hobby team compared to the competitive team. As you can see, we are more laid back. My shirt is not tucked in. I don't have the fancy officer uniform. Yeah, so we don't have like a competition date or anything like that. We do have launch dates. They're a bit fickle because weather and like scheduling, it's really annoying. I tried to launch over the summer and it got canceled twice. But we'll go through that together as a team. So what is hobby rocketry team? Essentially, you can either buy or design your own model rocket. We're working on bulk kits just to make it cheaper and easier for y'all. And the goal of this is to get L1, L2, and maybe L3 certificates. What that is, well, it lets you launch bigger and bigger rockets, you know? So most likely y'all don't have any certificates. Our first goal would be L1, then later on L2, L3. Yeah, that's it. My name is Chris, Seth, Scan, that's email, Discord.
I'd like to
Have
add
anything
something.
else?
The whole point of this club is really, you don't need to know anything.
Yeah.
Like really, like the less you know, the better. Just like join, you'll learn, like we'll help you. Like it's just a process. Like it's not rocket science. Pause for laughter. But it's a lot, you know, you can do it, definitely.
Yeah.
You could do it in 3 days if you wanted to, or you could do it for like the whole school.
Literally, yes.
Like
I'd like to specify that the launches are twice a month. So even if you miss one launch, there will be another one coming up the next 2 weeks after that one. So they do happen more for, they're not like an annual thing and you miss it, like that's a year. So you have opportunities multiple times throughout the month if you do get your rocket finished and want to launch it. If you're interested, go ahead and scan the QR code so we can go ahead and get you added to their Discord, which we will talk more about the Discord towards the end. Any other closing tips? No? Okay, I'll give everyone a couple minutes to scan that. Okay. Okay, I think everyone already scanned, so. Okay, so last but not least, we have our amateur radio club. I don't know if we have Sam. Oh yeah, Sam. Okay.
Hi, everyone. My name is Samantha Tobias Leja. I'm a biomedical engineer major.
My name's Christian Rossi. I'm a junior mechanical engineering major.
So amateur radio club. Most of it is by Kurt, as you can see in the contact right above. You can start.
All right. So we meet every Sunday from 5 to 7. We do a lot of licensing talk, anything about radio related stuff, things for rocketry, things like that. Got a lot of exciting things coming up. So we got antenna design challenges courtesy of NASA. We're going to build antennas on campus and then use them to do fox hunts, which is basically we have different competitions to see who can find a little locating device, and we're going to give out prizes and things like that to whoever can do it fastest. We got volunteer opportunities and field days. So I know we've got Wings over Houston coming up this following month. So it's basically if you have your license, you can go out to the air show and you can volunteer and just help out around there. We've got guided tours of the NASA Ham Shack, guest speakers from the shuttle area, and yeah.
And we have license exam study sessions on Sunday as well. A different direction that we kind of want to take with Amateur Radio Club is that alumni could join too as well, or anybody from like that's not part of AIAA, in order to have more people involved with our with Amateur Radio Club. And yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, you guys can scan the QR code and you have Christian's and I's info right there.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Okay. So I'll give you all a few minutes to scan the QR code real quick. There may accidentally play a video, but we'll see. All right, so here we have our upcoming events, aka our inside operations.
Yeah, so for our inside operations, our general meetings for AIAA, like overall, are the first Thursday of each month. So the next one will be October 6th, November 3rd, and then December 1st. So mark your planners, mark your calendars. We're getting ready to do weekly study nights. So we will find a day, find rooms, and let y'all know weekly. And then our other upcoming events are the Space City Rocketry Bake Sale. It helps us fund everyone going to competition and then all of our costs making the rocket throughout the year. So that's September 13th, noon to 6 p.m. Please show out. As you can tell on the picture on the right, the cookies are really good. We have the SCR sub-team show and tell on September 13th, 7 to 9 p.m. Announcements will be made about that one as well. If you're looking to join the Space City Rocketry team, it's pretty much like a poster session. You come out, you learn about each team, and then you pick, like, I guess, which one you're really interested in. And then you can check us out at Boss Fair. It's like a big fair put up by like Cullen College of Engineering. There's going to be a lot of interactive events. They do serve alcohol and food, so show up for that. We'll be there on September 26th. Our next hobby rocketry launch, if there's no complications, is on October 8th. So that's, you'll be with them for that. Come see us at some of the tailgates. We're trying to show up for that. And then also keep an eye out for events. It's covered up, but there's, you just move it down. Okay. Okay, so keep an eye out for Coachella. Coachella is a new event. You'll learn about that when Jordan comes up to talk about it. There's also socials, so like game nights, bowling nights, stuff we're looking forward to. Professional events, which is like company tours. We've already done tours of like NASA and like PBS and stuff like that. Also like resume critiques and networking events, guest speakers, info sessions, and then so much more. One thing I will add is I noticed a couple Bauer boys up front. So the org is open to a lot of people. If you aren't interested in like a team or anything, we do need people. We do need people just to join, to do logistics behind everything, help plan stuff, committee planning, helping us get sponsors, and helping us fund really fun events that we're trying to do.
All right, so now we have our outreach hour. You wanna-
All right. Hello, everyone. Again, I'm Jordan Hernandez, the outreach coordinator, and I'd like to welcome you to the outreach hour. So to start off, we have a lot of future events and planned events for AIAA this semester and academic year. Most importantly, very soon, we are going to be partnering with ASME at the Houston Food Bank. And reason being is because they asked us to partner with us, and they were also going to bring members from Phillips 66. So, and from my experience for working at a food bank in San Antonio, I really think it's a very great opportunity to give back to the community, because like not only do you impact the community, you get to learn more about like how much impact you are putting on to the community by prepping meals, organizing products, items, all that. So like I really think this is a great basic, not really basic, but general volunteering opportunity to like add to your resume if you would like. All right, following that, at the end of next month, there is going to be a Scout Rocket Day. So recently, a Cub Master had reached out to us for members of AIAA to come see the launch day that's going to be for Cub Scouts in grades 1 to 5, so elementary. And what they want us to do is show our recent projects in rocketry that we worked on, because it's, come on guys, it's the Space City. Like come on, Rena Couture should know this, but anyways, yes. So that is going to be an up and coming event. So it's also going to be mostly a volunteering event for those to sign up. And just to clarify, there are no QR codes because we're still developing more information about these upcoming events. Now, before I continue, who here remembers last year at Coachella? Doesn't sound like we're hyped about it, I guess. But yeah. But anyways, Coachella. Coachella is an annual event that AIAA hosts in the spring semester, roughly around the middle of exam season. So usually this event is mainly to help fundraise our competition teams. Last year, it was mainly for Space City Rocketry, but our plan this year is to like help it fund all our competition teams, because we want to include all our teams. But generally, this event is for students to get a break from studying, get away from exams, not think about it, just like get introduced to new music. For instance, we have 2 members from AIAA, or alumni from AIAA. A guy named Alan Matthews, who's the lead singer for Sad Allen, and another person named Joaquin Silva. Yes, Joaquin Silva. They're both alumni from AIAA, and they're like, I believe, alternative music. I can't remember. But anyways, I heard they played really well, and they were like really like got the crowd hyped up, because Sad Allen did their own renditions of Mac DeMarco songs, and apparently it was the best, and it got onto like the Daily Cougar from what I saw. But yes, anyways, keep an eye out for Coachella, probably like our best and most exciting events, and our most relaxing social. Yes, we also sell food and drinks also. You won't be dehydrated, don't worry. So yes, keep an eye out for that. And also another annual event we have is the Mars Rover Celebration, where members of the org go out and judge Mars Rover designs from students in grades 3 to 8. And we host this on campus. Yes, online, sorry. We did it online last year. That's right. We did it online last year. And yes, we mostly just judged the designs just to see like, get kids interested in like the future of STEM. But yeah, we also, it's just something we do normally because again, Space City. It's not that hard to explain. But yes, that is something we also do in the spring. So if that will be a future volunteering opportunity for any member. And last but not least, this was a recent, like over the summer events. We got in contact with Gustavia Pearl's Women's Outreach, which is basically a women's STEM camp. And they asked members from our org to demonstrate or have demonstrations in STEM. And of course, AIAA Rockets made bottle rockets. Haley was there with our past project manager, chief engineer, Irving Serrano. He was there with Haley, and they went out and did bottle rockets for that STEM Day event. And again, this is also just one of those volunteering opportunities where you can get kids excited for a career in STEM or in rocketry in general. And yes, this is also going to be an annual thing during the summer. So we will give out more information when the time comes. There's another slide. I'll go back.
Yeah, so I guess touching on a little bit of these, just because I was here for most of these. Coachella is a really fun event. We usually have like 4 or 5 bands or solo artists come out. We'll reach out to local artists in the Houston area. They'll come play sets for us. We hosted it in Lynn Houston Park last year. We had a pretty decent turnout. So there's opportunities to volunteer for that, to kind of help us like manage crowds, manage the lines, payments, everything like that. But as well as just bring your friends there, have a good time. But like last year we had like tacos and like some like the Starbucks little like glass drinks that you can get. And so it's just a really fun kickback opportunity. The Mars rover celebration is honestly kind of adorable. So these kids like record videos and they go through the process of actually trying to like make something. So they don't just like write about it. They're like, here's this objective that I want. So they'll like find things around their house. They'll do like a cardboard box, looks like a rover, and they'll put like tubes on it and try to like, talk about the different features that it has. So it's really adorable hearing like these little kids talk about their like big dreams and the things they want to work on, like this like very specific idea that they have. So it's really precious. Oh yeah, and for the Gustavia Pearl event, we ended up making like these little tube rockets that the kids could bring home with them, and they absolutely loved them. And it's kind of just nice seeing like the joy on their faces when they're like, rockets, I get to keep it, I get to make my own. And so they're really adorable.
All right, and finalizing the outreach hour, I wanted to talk about things that are happening in other orgs, but so far we only have one org that reached out to us. So IEEE is the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. I talked to the president and I talked to another officer of theirs. They didn't specify which one they were, but they are going to be focusing on a machine learning workshop. And what they're going to be doing is teaching students who join the machine learning process and computer vision. Following up with that, they're going to be creating an age predictor app. So for this entire workshop, this is going to be a hour-long workshop once a week, 5 to 6 weeks, starting in October. And they do not care if you don't have any coding experience. They will personally like teach you everything. They'll make sure you get a general idea and understanding of how all this works. And personally, they're really good people like to work with, very fun people also. But if you want to get more information about their org or this workshop, you can scan the QR code and you can contact them on the email that is on the screen as well. Thank you.
Okay, I'll give everyone a second to scan that if they're interested, or take a picture of the email if you want to reach out to them. Okay. All right.
Okay, so if you came to our meeting and you like what you see, and you're like, hey, why do I join AIAA? So to join our AIAA UH section, it's 15 per semester and 25 per year. You gain access to our Discord server. You also join like I like to think we're a cool community. And then you're eligible to participate in our project teams. Applications for Space City Rocketry are open if you want to join that. And then you're able to network through us and get a lot of cool opportunities, especially reach your career goals. And then you can attend like our guest speaker events or professional events and all of our cool socials. You can also join the AIAA National, which is our parent org. It's 15 per semester, 28 per year. It's not mandatory to join our org, but it is recommended. You become a member of like their professional international community. You gain access to a lot of cool networking opportunities with them, like their career center. You can attend any events like that's local. They do have a lot of like AIAA national events coming up. I believe we'll announce one soon. And then you get access to like all of their forums.
Yeah, I will say for the national one, you don't need to be a national member to participate in some of them. Like, I don't think you need to be a member for their career fair that comes up in the 20th. But you don't need to be a member for that. So we're going to give you information about it, but I don't believe you need to be a national member for most of their events.
And then if you need to know how to join, you can sign up on our website and then join through there. We have new payment methods this year. Our PayPal is linked on our website. And then we take Cash App, Venmo, and Cash. And if you want to make it easy, just take out your wallet right now, hand it to Arturo, and we'll take care of the rest. And all team applications and interest forms will be posted on the GroupMe and our website soon. And then we can take questions now. Our event coordinator did not put the Kahoot on the PowerPoint, so we will have a Kahoot. The prize for that is you get a kiss on the cheek from him, and I'll buy you something from the Nook. So any questions right now?
The kiss on the cheek is consensual. So if you don't want the kiss on the cheek, you don't have to get the kiss on the cheek.
Or you can kiss me.
Can I get 2 kisses on the cheek?
Depends on how many points you get.
First place?
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and open up the Kahoot. Not that I know where it is. So
Make sure you're not showing your screen when you pull it up. Oh, the answer.
Yeah.
you made that mistake before. Hold on. Well, there's too much work to not do that.
Make it fast.
Okay. So I would need to stop sharing online if it's done like that.
Oh yeah, just unplug the HDMI.
No.
Okay.
Not even about. There's too much work. We're unplugging and logging off and redoing and plugging.
That was only a split second. Okay, wait. I'm not unplugging for a second. Oh wait, but it's still shared on screen. I guess they get an unfair disadvantage. Oh no, wait, that was it. You just click start.
No.
Classic mode. Bed.
Yes. Except for you.
I know the answer. Player limit. Ain't no way there's a player limit. Wait, tell me if it lets you. Damn it.
Dude, what you do?
I didn't even put the player limit.
Yeah. I think you're like
Wasn't expecting to be the first. Like that was-
Three.
Okay, there are only 3 people.
What? Yeah, I didn't know that was you. So I started to hate the cartoons.
Hey.
Yeah, so it's like, but he's fine, but I mean, like, doing packaging. But I thought you did the same when you said, oh, I didn't know.
No. All right, so turns out we didn't set up the Kahoot right, so we'll choose this one next time. Sorry to disappoint. I'm sorry. We'll go ahead and take a picture of everyone that came to the meeting, and then we can break out and you can ask questions, any of the project teams that you're interested in. So we had, just a reminder, we had Andre for UAV. We had Ravi and Joe for Space City Rocketry. We have Seth and Chris for Hobby Rocketry. And then we also have Sam and Christian if you're interested in ham radio. So I'll go ahead and have the project leads come to the front so they can ask y'all questions. Or actually, I guess we should take the picture first. Picture first. Yeah, everyone can kind of just like, let's come towards this way. Everyone just come to the front. All right, Juan Carlos. Fix this.
Want me to pay money? $5. Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I have to stop sharing.
All right, actually. Yeah. How do I do that? There we go. So if everyone online, or if not, just go and turn on your cameras, and you'll just be like in the background of like the picture. Yeah, so y'all can just come on up to the front and we'll kind of just like scooch in, take a picture real quick. Yes, she should be. Is she setting up?
Oh,
and what for? Oh, they're so cute.
Oh, no.
Josephine, you got the camera so we can.
Oh, that's gross.
You see her then put on your camera and swing. Olivia, if you want to go ahead and end the recording.
The camera.